Barnes and Leslie. We are your Morning X.
You know, Cyndi Lauper is doing a farewell tour. Girls just want to have fun farewell tour. It's coming to State Farm Arena Sunday, November 10th. And guess who has tickets? Will Pendarvis on The Will Show today, 3 to 7 on 99X.
Hey, Crash.
Yo.
I tried to call Leslie the other day, a few days ago. She picked up the phone like she was at her college final exam, like the last exam before graduating. She was like, hello. It's like, is everything okay?
I was being...
Yeah.
Were you at a funeral?
I'm at the grocery store, Barnes. It's like, well, first of all, why?
Yeah, because it's completely foreign to me.
That is not your department. Second of all, what in the world would you be doing there? What purpose might you have?
Yeah.
And what'd you say, Leslie?
I was surprising Lanny, making him dinner. He was coming in from out of town. I do this every, maybe 6 years. But I was making him dinner as a surprise.
And my response was, oh, is that really a good idea?
You did. Thanks so much. Anyway.
So I think she must have been in that store for almost 2 hours. And I feel like we should probably call Lanny. I would like to get an official review.
We don't need to do that.
Well, why not?
Yes, let's talk to Mr. Fram.
It was fine, Barnes.
We would like to know how it went.
Barnes, it was okay. It's not a big deal.
Call him.
No.
Why? What's he doing?
He's like probably outside watering plants or something.
Fram.
Feeding the chicken.
It's not Barnes. It was a dinner.
I know that Lanny listens, so Lanny, if you're listening, call.
Stop
it. Lanny, call the hotline. You want to play games, Leslie? I have ways around your little...
Listen, just because I was in the store for 2 hours, which, he had to draw a map for me one time of the grocery store because I have zero idea what aisle anything is on.
Did you?
The hotline's ringing. Stand by.
Barnes.
Hello.
Barnes.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Stop
I am listening.
Thank you for calling, Lanny. She was guarding, she was phone blocking and not allowing us to call you.
Hey, listen. I want before I get into this little story here, I want to say how much I appreciate the 2 times in 32 years of marriage that she has tried to cook dinner for me. And the first time I had gone on a 180-mile bike ride, and this time I had spent 3 days on the east coast of Georgia with turtles, looking for turtles, and that was anyway.
Okay, well,
that's a whole other story.
I want an official review because I've gotten very few details from Leslie.
What are you details for? What?
Well, I came in the house and it smells great. And I go, what's going on? She goes, well, I'm cooking dinner for you. And, whoa.
Did you call 911? At that point,
I was going, okay, put my suitcase down. I go, so what are we having for dinner? And she goes, oh, I'm making found this recipe. It's a Mediterranean chicken. And I go, okay, well,
that sounds complex.
No.
So what's in this? As she's nearing to plate this, she goes, well, what's in it? There's tomato, there's chicken breast, tomatoes, there feta cheese, and then there's some calamari olives in there. And I go, what? Wait a minute. I like olives, and I've heard of a lot of olives before. Like calamari olives. And I go, Leslie, I had to do a fact check. It's calamari. Calamari.
Okay, I may have missed it. I may have messed that up.
And she goes, and we're having rice as well. And I go, well, what kind of rice are we having? She goes, we're having balsamic rice.
Wait a second.
Wait a minute. I think, fact check, ding, ding. I think it's basmati rice.
Okay, so I got a couple of letters wrong.
And so she pulls the pan out of the oven, right? And she had told me that it was one of the ingredients was chicken breast, and I looked in there, and there's like chicken strips in there.
Come on, Martha.
But
the package said breasts.
but they were chicken breast strips. But she said, yeah, it called for chicken breasts, and I was supposed to cook them for 45 minutes. Now, when you cook chicken breasts, generally 45 minutes gets you chicken, so you don't have you don't get sick from it.
Right.
So these chicken breast strips, she cooked them for 45 minutes, and needless to say, they were just a tiny bit on the dry side.
Was it French fries at that point?
I mean, it said chicken breast when I bought it.
Leslie,
It
you're
didn't say
saying
strip.
the store made an error and
the packaging.
labeled it chicken breasts, but it was chicken strips.
There were no strip in the package description, Barnes.
So
at all.
far, a complete fail. How did this...
But I will have to say, it was delicious.
Really?
It was.
Yes.
Yes. She did a great job. A few little faux pas in there, but she's learning.
With the
You smother
calamari olives and
You smother anything in enough sauce, and it's going to be all right.
And it's those calamari olives, man.
Yeah.
This is why I don't go out of town very often.
Leslie, what do you eat for yourself when Lanny's not there to feed you?
popcorn or cereal.
DoorDash.
That's it?
DoorDash. Or DoorDash.
You just have popcorn and you just sustain until Lanny can get back?
Sometimes some frozen dinners.
Because Lanny is an insane cook. So
He
you
is
must have been
great.
traumatized when you walked in the door and thought that the oven had been activated.
Yeah, he was a little traumatized.
By the way, here's the other thing. So this is my dream kitchen that we have, right? I mean, this is one of those big, like, commercial kind of stoves and stuff like that.
Oh boy!
She goes, if as soon as I can learn how to use that stove, I'll cook dinner for you and stuff. So when I came in and the oven was on and she said she was cooking dinner, I go, oh, good gracious. I went over and checked the dials to make sure she didn't have things on that shouldn't be on. It was but darling, I love you and thank you. I'm still alive
See?
to tell the story.
Turned out well, Barnes. It turned out well.
How, honestly, from the moment you decided to do this, how did you figure out to turn on the oven?
I watched him a couple of times, and now I'm not afraid of the oven. I was
not
afraid of it for a while, but now I'm not.
All right. Well, there you go. Martha Stewart has nothing on Leslie Fram.
He survived.
All right. Thanks, Lanny.
See you guys.
Thanks for calling.
Bye.
Yep. See, Leslie, you cannot keep your life away from us.
I promise I'll try it again, and I'll invite you and Crash over.
I'm probably busy at
Little
night.
soon. Little soon.
The Morning X with Barnes and Leslie.
Leslie, what a chick. Raven-haired, built like a stick. Sleazing her way across the land and helping to discover the next big band.
The Morning X with Barnes and Leslie. 99X.